Now let's crochet the dress of the doll. To crochet the dress, join the dress color to the front loops that we left before and make a chain. Then make one single crochet and one increase for 19 times. So we make one single crochet and then one increase. That is, we make 2 single crochets in one stitch. You can hide this extra yarn under the single crochets. Again, we make one single crochet and then one increase. And do this pattern for 19 times. At the end, you will have 57 single crochets. Join these two parts with a slip stitch. And then mark the last stitch. Then for 2 rounds, we make 57 single crochets. So you make 1 single crochet in every stitch. Then in round 4, make 2 single crochets and 1 increase for 19 times. 2 single crochets and 1 increase. At the end, you will have 76 single crochets. Then crochet 6 rounds of 76 single crochets. If you have less than 76 single crochets, you can make increases in these rounds in order to compensate for it. Doesn't matter. So make 6 rounds of 76 single crochets. Okay, now make 76 single crochets in the back loops of round 11. You leave the front loops and just make single crochets in the back loops. In the next round, again, make 76 single crochets, but in this round, make single crochets in 2 loops. In round 13, again make single crochets just in the back loops. Again, in round 14, make single crochets in 2 loops. So we have 76 single crochets in this round. In the next round, again make 76 single crochets just in the back loops. In the next round, again make 76 single crochets in 2 loops. Okay, then make 3 chains and slip stitch, 3 chains and slip stitch, and do it all around the dress. To design the skirt with these ruffles, you make double crochets in the front loops that we left before. So for this you make 3 chains, then hide this extra yarn under the double crochets and make 3 double crochets in the front loops and 1 double crochet increase. Again, make 3 double crochets and 1 double crochet increase. I have made it with this shade. You can choose your own favorite color. Again, 3 double crochets and 1 double crochet increase. For double crochet increase, you make 2 double crochets in 1 stitch and do it all around the front loops. Then make a slip stitch in 3 chains and then make 3 chain and 1 slip stitch in the next stitch. Again 3 chains and slip stitch in the next stitch, 3 chains and slip stitch, and do it all around the double crochets. Okay, when you reach the last stitch, you can slip stitch, cut the yarn, and then hide the yarn in the back. So in this way you can hide the yarn in the back. Okay. Now let's design the upper side of the dress. Again, start from the back, but the doll must be upside down. And join the yarn to the back. And to the front loops of round 19. Then make 2 chains and then make 2 half double crochets and 1 increase. For half double crochet, crochet 3 loops together. Again, make half double crochet in the front loop So here we have an increase for half double crochet increase with crochet 2 half double crochets in one stitch. Okay, and do it all around there. But when you reach to the chains, make a slip stitch and again make 3 chains and 1 slip stitch in the next stitch. Again, 3 chains and 1 slip stitch. 3 chains, 1 slip stitch, and do it all around there. Half double crochets. Again, when you reach the last stitch, make a slip stitch, cut the yarn, and hide the yarn in the back. Do the same in the other line of the front loops. Okay, at this stage, fill the body with fiber very tightly, and then we start to work on the last line of the front loop. So in this way you fill the body with fiber very tightly. Okay. And then we are going to work in the last line of the front loops. Start to work on the front loops of the last line. So the head must be on top, and then join the yarn to the front loops, and then make single crochets. So make single crochets in all stitches, in all front loops, until you reach the arm. Okay, when you reach the arm, make 9 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Then come over the arm and make single crochets in the front loops after the arm until you reach the second arm. Okay, when you reach the second arm, again make 9 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And again make single crochets in the front loops after the arm. Okay. So in this way you single crochets. Then make a slip stitch in the first single crochet. Again, start to make 3 chains and 1 slip stitch. Again, 3 chains and 1 slip stitch in the next stitch. And do it all around there, but okay, when you reach the arm, make 3 chains and then slip a stitch in the half loop of the chain. So in this way, you make your stitch in the half loop. Then make a slip stitch in the next loop of the chain. Cut the yarn. Then sew this extra yarn under these chains. Then this is how the dress looks at the end. In the next tutorial, we will start to crochet the head of the doll.